Ladies and gentlemen, the second period of action set to get underway. Puck is dropped and away we go. Oliver Balazs started this contest for the Bradford Rattlers. He currently remains. We got a netminder switch here for the Bradford Bulls. Adam Regis is out of the net. Into the net now. It's number 29, John Delaney, and the Rattlers nearly potted a fourth goal just 20 seconds into the contest. Net is off, and the netminder Delaney will work to put it back on, and he'll do so. John Delaney coming in relief of Adam Regis in the season, 6-3-0 for John Delaney. He has a goals against average of 3.15, save percentage of .903. Keswick, Ontario native, 20-year-old, standing at 6'3". I'm telling you, the Bulls, they don't have a small team. And forward-wise, I think they're looking at everything. I think average height on this team is 6'1". Long shot from the blue line by Strand, and it got kicked away by Brendan Gregg. Bunzaniks, a goal scorer here tonight, got brought down, but no call. Linus Kallenbeck able to escape away with that puck, a drop, and a carry on through center. Jacob Bundy hits center and dumps in. Cohen Wynn. After the puck, he got his pocket picked though by Bunzaniks. William Manson just kicked it back into the corner, picked off by Bunzaniks, so that's his stick lifted, but he picks it up. Bunzaniks trying to go short side, right under the crossbar, right over the right shoulder of John Delaney, who was hugging that post ever so close. Didn't give Bunzaniks any room, maybe a little bit of daylight. Trying to be too perfect was Bunzaniks, and he eventually shot it out of the playing zone. So, faceoff coming to neutral zone as it went off a Raptor player. You're looking at Aaron Stemper lining up against Tyler Bortowitz. Good win by Stemper, 14 and white, and Greavestrand brings it back in. The defenseman Thomas Greavestrand played the bank. Delaney out of his cage to play it, or pardon me, cover it. And he'll do so here with 18:13 to go here in period number 2. 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. I believe in the last 3 minutes of the first. 3 goals for Team Green. Bortowitz and Stemper again on the draw, this time won by the Bulls. Fanning clear attempt, puck sits right in the center zone, but it's picked off by the Rattlers again. Knocked back Nugamanov, head fake by Borisov, worked it back for Nugamanov in the high slot. Bradford Rattlers unable to get a trigger pull in time. Great defensive active sticks by the Bulls. Bortowitz trying to test Balazs, she'll steer it way into the corner. Getting tied up there by Richard Kutzma. Aerial lift by Stemper, a perfect pass, he found Borisov. Nugamanov trails on behind. This line's another dominant. You would expect the Blake Keller, Orvin Malm Anderson line to do most of the driving for the offense here tonight, but it's been the third line of the Rattlers who has been playing great here tonight. You're looking at Michael Siliago. Salvaggio, let me try that again. I beg your pardon. We got a little tongue-tied up here, my fault. Nugamanov trying to steer back to the cage. Vargas in a battle as well. Nugamanov back to the crease looking for Borisov's play. Couldn't do so, but a nice pick made by Vargas. Unable to keep the zone for much longer as the Bulls forced him wide. Coming back in is mate Konya. Russo, good stick lift there, allowing the Bulls to get possession. So it's Dylan Bauer. Mississauga, Ontario native, got it in deep. Balazs played it around, kept alive by Russo. No, they're going to say it came out. We apologize for the initial stream ending. We know this is a different link, a different stream. Someone walked over the power cord. When he walked over it, he unplugged it, and I saw it happen. I could see it coming from a mile away. It says it's a nightmare. Luckily, it happened with like 3 seconds to go in the first period, so we didn't really miss much. It was still 4-0. It still remains 4-0. And so here we go back to the second period. We apologize for the inconvenience. Never said it's perfect yet. Anderson brought in. Went D-to-D to, or post-to-post rather, for Keller on that seam pass. Speaking of post-to-post, John Delaney quickly going from left to right to left. being 6'3", John Delaney, he does a great job of covering the lower net. Once Delaney goes down, it's impossible to get a shot into the goal on the lower half of the cage, rather. Rattlers definitely want to put that theory to the test there. Just get more shots out of cold John Delaney coming into this contest in relief of Adam Regas. Puck was stripped. Keller brings it in, but Anderson is offside. Bradford Bulls, their next contest after tonight, November 8th at the Bob Fowlis Arena, the North York Renegades will come into town, and November 12th they'll head to St. George. They take on the St. George Ravens. November 15th, the Northumberland Stars make their way to Bob Fowlis. Oliver Balazs plays it up and out of play. Crashing back behind the play, and okay, it's Dylan Bauer. I beg your pardon, that is Samuel Ponchik. I apologize, folks. When the power got disconnected, the score clock erased. So, proper score, 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers, and there it is. DDD Baxter to Rosecott. His high shot kicked out by the blocker hand of Delaney into the corner. Bunzaniques and Ekholm battling for that puck. Morkowicz trying to pry that puck free, and a good step up there by Baxter. McManoff tried to work it back in front. Rather Bundy's shot. Ekholm lifted the stick of Greg, and the puck came through, but not out of the zone. Kept alive by Bundy on the backhand shot. Correa will give it back to Greg. Gregor Cross, Ponchik, nice move to get away from Stemper, across seam pass, looking for Joel Texmo. Icing is called on the Bradford Bulls. We're testing out a new camera here tonight, so if you guys have noticed a much more noticeable difference, please let us know. Let us know how the quality of the camera is, the quality of the microphone. I know the mic could be better. We are kind of working on that to try to improve it. But we got a nice camera here right now, and if it looks good, please let us know. If it's too bright, if it's too dark, anything like that, anything helps. You're looking at Joel Texmo at the left part of your screen into the corner, got it towards the goal, but it's kicked away. Didn't hit anyone en route, and so it rattled back along out of the zone, and the Bradford Bulls will work towards getting it back in, and they will do so. That's as far as that puck went. The Bradford Rattlers give it right back, and they re-get it back. Nugamainoff a chip pass looking for Stemper. Dominant line here tonight with Nugamainoff, Stemper, and Borisov. Bauer unable to locate that pass. It will go just wide of Oliver Balazs. Another icing call on the Bradford Bulls. Richard Kuchma having some choice words with Samuel Ponchik. Back on the play, those two will separate. 14:28, time remaining here in period number 2. An O-zone face-off for the Rattlers. A curl and drag off the face-off by Keller, and it just went wide. Orkoff, number 6 in white for the Rattlers, played it back down low to Keller. He will get it even further deeper to Anderson. Surveying the scene was Anderson. He got it further to the corner as Anderson goes down. And Keller battle for the puck. Anderson a head fake, trying to get away from Wynn. Good tip off there by Miller. Unable to locate that pass since it goes further deep. Salvaggio trying to keep that away from Arvid Malm, but Arvid Malm, the captain, pins up against the boards, and that's going to be a penalty on the Rattlers. Anderson touches up, and the call. Bit of a delayed call. Rattlers did have possession of the puck prior to the whistle being sounded. A bit of a late reaction, but a penalty nonetheless. They're going to call the captain 2 minutes for checking from behind. Bradford Bulls test out their first power play of tonight's contest. Their power play all season long sitting at 16%. Definitely can be better. Correa, his screaming shot just hit the glass, and it rattles back out of the zone. Rattlers PK sitting at a pretty good 82%. Kalinvik worked it across for Borkowicz. To the blue line, it's Correa. Correa 3 in black will walk the line, get it for Laverdiere. Laverdiere crossing pass deflected, they score. Tyler Borkowicz, it's a power play goal for the Bulls. Tyler Borkowicz picking up his 16th point of the year. That's his 5th goal on the power play. With 13-15 to go, it is now a 3-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers. And the Rattlers trying to re-answer. Delaney makes a play. Richard Kuchma deflecting in front there and getting a piece of it. Was Delaney who makes the save. Laverdiere getting the primary assist on the power play goal. Head coach David Mooney for the Rattlers will throw on his top line with Anderson, Keller, and Malm, who is down in the box, who was in the box when that power play goal was scored. Bradford Bulls only needed one power play to cash in. You see Keller cleaning up his band into the corner. One-timer by Malman. That one just scorched wide into the corner. Miller for the Bradford Bulls got into deep. It's the captain for the Rattlers, Arvred Malm, moving it across for Anderson, just out of reach of him, but he's able to wheel it back for the blue line before it's deflected up the goal stick of Arvred Large and out of the play. Again, after tonight, November 11th, the Bradford Rattlers will be in West Nipissing. They take on the Lynx. And the very next day, they travel back home to the BWG as the Almeg Spartans run back into town. Ozone face-off for the Bradford Bulls. The goal scorer, Borkowicz. Off the draw, he won it cleanly to the blue line. Correa, his shot went wide. Joel Texmo will leave it for Ponchek. Ponchek ran into a wall of white uniforms. Another deflection, this time off of Luflin, and it just screamed over top of the net. Whistle sounds, and it looks like the Bradford Rattlers will be getting a power play here. Brendan Gregg, the Bolton, Ontario native, the guilty party, heading towards the sin bin. We'll await Travis Defoe's official announcement of the call. Face-off win to start this power play. Rattlers power play all year, 18% as well. Shot score! Richard Kuchma! Set up there by Blake Keller. Power play goal, it's 5-1. Richard Kuchma doubles down for the second straight home game. Kuchma scoring 2 goals. He has 7 on the year. Bunzeniks hooked up there, but he has the puck back in front looking for Bundy. Couldn't connect on the tic-tac-toe play. Ekholm knocked his man down. Play will continue, however. Bunzeniks trying to work it further back down low. Picked off there by Mason. Turns on a dime away from Bundy, so he made a pass. Linus Kalinvik. Elevator to pass to Ponchek. Ponchek picked off there by Sandoval. Sandoval just avoiding a check from Thomas Griefstrand. Richard Kuchma wheeling it back down the length of the ice, and so icing called on the Rattlers. Bradford Bulls' next contest, the North York Renegades will come into Bob Fowles Arena on November 8th. That screen shot from the blue line was kicked out. Big rebound, high slot chance. Picked off by Texmo to the blue line. Correa shot, big rebound. Balaj is down. Who makes the save? And no further play. And Kuchma giving it to his man. Texmo and Kuchma going at it. Richard Kuchma did majority of the roughing there, and that's exactly what he's getting called for. 2 minutes for roughing, so the Bradford Bulls will get a chance on their second power play opportunity. Tyler Baxter getting the official statement from the official who made the call. Bradford Bulls power play. There we go, net commentator here. Sitting 16%, it definitely is now greater than that. That's the Bradford Bulls have one goal here tonight on the power play. They get their second opportunity and they go to work. Kalenvik hard shot from the blue line on the one-timer shot, kicked out by Balaj. Puck does stay in, good keep in there by Laverdiere. Try to work it back down low for his intended target, Joel Texmo. Unable to do so, so it gets fired back down the length of the ice. Kalenvik able to pick that puck up through center, gain his way into the zone, but Borkowicz was offside. Just tuning in now, Oliver Balaj started the game for the Bradford Rattlers. He remains in the net. For the Bradford Bulls, Adam Regas started the contest here tonight. After the first period, it read 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers, and so to start the second period, the Bradford Bulls throw in John Delaney. Correa from his defensive zone got it to Laverdiere. Trying to chip it past Pavel Rodskov, unable to do so. His first clearing attempt didn't go, but the second one will. Tex will try to play the bank. Icing will be waved off. Balaj has to be alert to make that save, but he unable to locate it to freeze it. Pass to the blue line. Greg had to reach up to it in a hurry, so he played it a little soft into the zone, but a good play nonetheless. He keeps possession. Combination of snap passing around here. Borkowicz to the blue line now. It's Greg looking at him now. Cross seam pass. It goes to Texmo. Ponchek got it to Greg. Greg holds the line. Got it back down low. Shot skittered on wide from Laverdiere. Kept alive by Greg again, however. To the blue line, Borkowicz. Beautiful touch pass. Another one there by Laverdiere. Cross seam pass. It's Borkowicz shooting that one over top of Balaj. It comes back to the net. To the blue line now again. It's Laverdiere. 88 in black getting it across to Greg. Greg will lean into that one, and he just shot it wide of the glove hand, and it does come out of the zone. Good second effort made by Borkowicz. Majority of the 2-minute power play stayed in the Rattlers zone, but nothing to show for it. For the team donning the black and blue. Kuchma's out of the box here, back to 5-on-5. Bauer trying to get that puck away. Laverdiere got knocked down, and a chance here off the rush. It's Kuchma looking for the hat trick, trying to get it to Ekholm, but it'll roll right to the net where Delaney can calmly hold on to that puck with 8 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in period number 2 from the BWG in Bradford for the Sunday night on ice, and we appreciate everyone who is tuning in to tonight's contest. If you're a Rattler fan, that's another good Sunday night. And how many of those have we had throughout the years? Just don't bring up Ville Marie in playoffs, because that doesn't really go too well. Bunzanique's a nice toe drag move. Curl and drag, got it across to Ekholm. Ekholm goes against the play of the flow. Woodfullen unable to reach up to that one, so it's Bauer. Might have a lane towards that. He'll use it here, and he screamed it up high. Bradford Bulls have gotten some grade A chances, but half of them have missed the target. Ekholm trying to punch it back to the high slot, kicked away by Delaney. Ekholm again will go to the corner, played the bank to the blue line. Woodfullen couldn't settle it, and so Balazs out of his cage can make a play. Bauer and Vargas bump in front of the Bulls bench, picked off by Stemper. Trying to locate Ekholm, he did get a stick on it, got into the zone, and it's kept alive. Stemper took hit to make the play, a backhand pass there by Ekholm, trying to locate Stemper. He and Mason tied up, and so it gets further to the half boards. Kept alive with the blue line into the breadbasket of Vargas, so it drops right in front of him. Rattlers able to get a change on. Manson curling away from his man, so we got it further back in deep. Sandoval able to get that puck first for the Bradford Bulls into the corner. Got it to the high slot, picked off by the Rattlers, however. Borisov will skate into that one. Slapped it back in deep, or no. Bradford Bulls regain possession. It's Callenvik. High slot chance, and it skitters wide. Thomas Greaves-Strand into the corner will tie up his man. Pry that puck free. Trips over, so no call. The blue line now. Labanov shot kicked away by Balazs. It's up loose in front of the net mouth. Good deep there made by Sandoval. Loose puck into the corner, picked up by the Bulls. Sandoval knocked down by Strand, but the puck still remains for the Bulls. And it comes out of the zone as Labanov. Backhand pass to Mason. Manson, I beg your pardon. 6:22 time remaining here in the second period. 5 for the Rattlers, 1 for the Bradford Bulls. We're looking at Caden Laverdiere. Back into the zone for the Bradford Bulls. Trying to punch it towards the blue line for Guerrera's play, unable to do so. Pacherchik, a drop pass, didn't work, but the puck is for the taking. Out of the zone it gets, and so Ponsek after it. Samuel Ponsek, native of Slovakia, got it loose into the corner. Borkowicz played into a dangerous area before it's picked off there by Kant. Borkowicz leaving it there for Joel Texmo. 26 in block, a drop pass for Ponsek, juggled and snatched out of the air by Balazs. Bradford Bulls a much better second period than what we saw from them in the first period, especially late in the first period. It seemed everything went wrong for Bradford Bulls in the later goals of that first period. But here in the second period, yeah, you've given up one, but you've also gotten one back, especially on the power play. The last few minutes, especially the most recent power play which the Bulls did not score on, the entire 2-minute power play was spent in the Rattlers zone. Joel Texmo behind the play just cleaned out Blake Anderson. Blake Keller drops to a knee. Not quite sure what happened to Keller. He is grimacing out onto the ice. I believe that's his right leg. Arvid Malm, the captain, trying to work it back along. Korea watching his every move. He stayed on him very effectively as you see Keller make a hit on his man. Picked off there by Malm. The captain, Tyler Baxter, one-time shot. May have snapped his stick, but no. Texmo trying to send it back in. They reverse it there. Anderson goes down. Little shot after the play there by Baxter. That was going to be called by, I beg your pardon. Whistle sound. I thought Baxter was getting a roughing call, but Bradford Bulls was called for an offside. Pavel Roskov was having a word with the near official. We await the offensive zone faceoff for the Bradford Bulls. The Rattlers making a last-minute line change, going 5 aside. Savaggio against Bunzeniks on the draw. A tie-up. He's able to punch it further through center. It's picked off there and sent back further deep. Blocked out of its cage. He'll play it. Vargas around the boards. Ekholm getting into it was Bunzeniks trying to make a snap pass for Bundy. Getting to the stick passing lane was number 11, Dylan Bauer. They battle for it along the half boards. Bunzeniks is the only Rattler player to tie up 3 Bulls, and Frank Ekholm are surveying the scene. Was able to win the battle. They tried to clear it. They couldn't do so. Kept alive by Vargas. He'll wheel it further deep into the corner. He's met there by Manson. He and Ekholm battle. Bunzeniks picking up. Got it to a dangerous area. But Borisov hit the other side of the net. Off the stick of Vargas, and it's up and out of play. Vargas taking a hit after the play. Look out here. Looks like Marcus Vargas is heading towards the penalty box. Bradford Bulls setting. Trying to set the play here on their 3rd power play of this contest, but Blake Keller is going to try to get one short-handed. He just overskated it, and a good poke check was made by Calendar. Korea. Back comes to Borkowicz. A high-sticking call on the Bradford Rattlers. Marcus Vargas. And so again, power play for the Bulls. Calendar went to Korea. Borkowicz. Shots were passed to the blue line, couldn't get it. Shot, score! Caden Laverdiere picks up a power play goal for the Bradford Bulls, and again, they have cut the lead within 3. Bradford Bulls now winning this second period by a score of 2-1. It's still down 3, but there are positives to take out of this period. Thomas Grievestrand thought about just bombing it towards the goal. He likes to go for a wrist shot that just skittered wide. High flip pass, touched up with the high stick, and that will be coming outside of the offensive zone. I think if you're Borisov, you just let that puck go behind. As because of that high stick play, the faceoff will come now into the Bradford Rattler end. A chance here for the Bulls. You get a faceoff win, shot from goal, a tip, a rebound, anything like that. And now you're down within 2. Thomas Grievestrand rattles it around Korea, unable to keep the zone alive, and so Brendan Gregg and Borisov are in a skate race. Borisov able to win the 50-50 battle. That's been another story of tonight's contest. The Rattlers very good on 50-50s, as you see a double deflection there from Stemper, and Nugamanov had eyes for the top corner, just went wide. Borisov walks the line, he walks in, a pass across, a sauce one. Grievestrand, his shot blocked there by Borkowicz, and he is feeling all of that. Stemper. Combination of passes here by the Rattlers, and they flip it in deep. Borisov. To the blue line now, Thomas Grievestrand. Looks towards the net, deflected there by Nugamanov, and just went wide. Stemper getting worked over there by Gregg. He returns it to the opposite side, where Korea will get it first for the Bulls, number 3 in black. Left up there, picked off by Kuchma. Passes it through. Chance for Stemper. Crossing pass. Borisov. He scores! Martin Borisov picking up his first ever GMHL hat trick. It is 6-2 for the Rattlers. Oh, we got a hat on the ice. We got a singular hat. Nugamanov and Griefstrand getting the assist on the hat-trick goal by Borisov. 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Joel Texmo wheels it across. Big rebound in front there. Bauer had a great chance at the goal. Russo unable to locate that pass, and so he and Bundy are in a foot race. The netminder Delaney out of its cage. A calm pass for Russo. Pardon me, it was Robertson to Russo. Texmo nearly lost a handle on it. This line's been pretty good as well. The Elcom, Bunzenix, and Bundy line. Roscoff getting to a stick battle there in front of Texmo. Texmo's been a real thorn in the side of the Bradford Rattlers in the 3 games they've played all year. Russo from the blue line, hot shot, glove down by Valage. Approaching the 1 minute mark of the second period. 1:10 to go exactly. It is 6 for the Rattlers, 2 for the Bradford Bulls. And in recent memory, the Battle of Bradford has seemed to favor the Rattlers in the years. Bradford Bulls do have a Russell Cup championship to their name. Travis Defoe, thank you very much. A minute to go here in the second period. Malm trying to work it towards goal. Big rebound. Delaney made the rebound stop off of Richard Kuchma, who's trying to look for his hat-trick goal. Not quite sure the last time in Bradford Rattler history they had dueling hat-tricks in the same game. When I think of hat-trick, first player that comes to mind is Stefan Timofeyev. Arguably one of the best Bradford Rattler players of all time. 40 to go here in the second half. Second frame, pardon me. There's all halves in hockey. Visible frustration on the faces of the members of the Bradford Bulls. Keller and Anderson took care of Callenbeck, lost his stick. Advantage here for the Rattlers. Kuchma, Strand, back to Kuchma. Screaming shot went wide. Keller tried to play the bank. Delaney made the save. He was hugging the post. It's picked off by the captain, Malm. 10 seconds to go in the second period. Picked off there by Bauer. He'll just skate it out of trouble. And that will conclude 40 minutes of play. After 2 periods, 6 for the Rattlers, 2 for the Bulls. We'll be back for the third period of play after this intermission.